In the last episode of Solo Leveling Season 2, we saw that Dong-suk and Baek Yoon-ho had a heated argument and were about to fight, but Chim-chul stopped them. After this, Dong-suk got very angry, left the scene, and said, "Jin-Woo is probably having a good day today, so he escaped from me." Following this, we were shown the scene of the dungeon where the Elf King came to Jin-Woo. After some conversation, a fierce battle took place between the Elf King's army and Jin-Woo's army. We also got to see a fierce battle between Jin-Woo and the Elf King, where Jin-Woo was getting very weak. Then, a very strong idea came to his mind, and he added Kim-chul to his shadow army. After this, Kim-chul, Egress, and Jin-Woo fought together against the Elf King. Despite the Elf King putting up a very good fight, Jin-Woo's side eventually gained the upper hand, and he finally defeated the Elf King. After this, the gate of the dungeon opened. In today's episode, Jin-Woo says, "I am very tired. If you have any questions, go and ask your guild member." After seeing Jin-Woo's courage, Baek Yoon-ho gets very surprised. Baek Yoon-ho starts saying, "I am the leader of the White Tiger Guild, and many of my hunters have been killed. It is my responsibility to ask you what happened there." Jin-Woo replies, "If you are the owner of the White Tiger Guild, you should thank me because I saved some of your hunters and brought them back." After this, both of them look into each other's eyes, and Baek Yoon-ho says, "I am sorry, I was a little tense." Jin-Woo then takes Song-hee with him and leaves in a car. Meanwhile, the girl who joined Jin-Woo's team is questioned by Baek Yoon-ho about what kind of person Jin-Woo is. She describes him as very mysterious and says, "To tell you the truth, he single-handedly saved all of us." As they converse, Mr. Ah-han arrives and says, "Sir, I am sorry, but I know that Jin-Woo is not that bad of a person. He must be very tired from all the danger he faced, which is why he is behaving like this." Baek Yoon-ho then says, "You made a big mistake, Ah-han. Why haven't you recruited him into your team yet?" After this, Baek Yoon-ho starts thinking to himself, he was standing in front of an S-rank hunter, yet there was a lot of strength in him. I need to do whatever it takes to bring him into my team. Baek Yoon-ho then says, "You can do whatever you want, but bring him into the team." Later, Jin-Woo drops Song-hee off at her home. He reflects on his failed attempts to add the Elf King to his shadow army and feels frustrated. However, he finds solace in the powerful dagger he acquired, which reduces the weight of its user and increases agility. After dropping Song-hee off, Jin-Woo notices her blushing and thanking him, which surprises him because she had been distant earlier. It's already 4 a.m., and Jin-Woo thinks, "I will go dungeon raiding again tomorrow." At Jin-Woo's house, Eugene arrives wearing a dangerous-looking armored outfit. Seeing this, Jin-Woo gets very surprised and says, "Brother, did you wear this from home? I thought I would pick you up." Eugene replies, "Sir, you always help me, so I thought, why should I disturb you so much?" After this, both of them prepare to go dungeon raiding, and Jin-Woo asks Eugene to bring Song-hee along. Eugene is very surprised and thinks, does he even know her name and have her phone number? Are these two in a relationship? When they arrive at Song-hee's house, Eugene asks, "Sir, should I call her?" Jin-Woo replies, "Brother, are you crazy? She is my sister's friend, so she is like a sister to me." Song-hee joins them in the car, and Jin-Woo asks her, "Did you sleep well last night?" She replies, "No, I couldn't sleep that well." After hearing this, Eugene is in a bad state and thinks, what is going on here? I can't understand. These two met last night and they are very tired. They couldn't sleep at night. Is this really Jin-Woo's sister's friend, or is there something else going on between them? Eugene nervously says, "Sir, Song-hee is still underage." Hearing this, Jin-Woo says, "Brother, what are you trying to say?" Eugene's condition worsens, and he says, "No sir, nothing happened. Sir is a little different, so he can do anything." After this, Eugene tries to forget those thoughts. Inside the dungeon, Jin-Woo and Eugene sit comfortably and enjoy themselves because the Shadow Army is handling all the work. Eugene is very surprised and asks, "Sir, what are all these things?" This is the first time Eugene has seen Jin-Woo's Shadow Army. Jin-Woo replies, "It's nothing much. This is a new skill of mine." Hearing this, Eugene is very surprised and says, "Sir, you have a skill that allows you to use shadows." Jin-Woo says, "Yes, you are right. This is a very long story, so I'll tell you about it sometime. Don't worry, these shadows will take care of everything." Eugene becomes very sad and says, "Sir, can I lift a stone?" Jin-Woo asks, "What's wrong? Do you have a problem?" Eugene replies, "I never used to take part in fights. I only collected stones. But now, the Shadow Army is doing that work too. What will I do? I feel like I've become completely unemployed." Jin-Woo smiles and says, "This guy is very different. This is my last raid with him, so I can do this much for him." After this, Eugene finally collects a stone, completing their 19th raid together. Meanwhile, in the USA, an adventurer in an A-rank dungeon is shocked to find a man who single-handedly defeated his team. The man explains, "I am not a monster. I am a Korean who wants to return home." The adventurer realizes the man is far more powerful than an A-rank hunter. Back in Korea, Jin-Woo and Eugene celebrate their final raid. Jin-Woo asks Eugene about his future plans, and Eugene reveals, "I will take the Guildmaster return exam and resolve issues with my father." Jin-Woo reflects on his own goals, realizing he needs to level up further. He thinks about his key to the Demon Castle and decides to explore it. Inside the Demon Castle, Jin-Woo notices that there are no monsters initially. A notification appears, instructing him to collect 10,000 demon souls. Jin-Woo realizes that the dungeon will be extremely dangerous. As he progresses, he encounters increasingly powerful monsters. Jin-Woo reflects on how much stronger he has become and continues to fight. Meanwhile, Eugene prepares to become the Guildmaster and approaches his father. His father introduces him to a member of the White Tiger Guild, who reveals that Jin-Woo was involved in the Red Gate incident. Eugene is shocked to learn that Jin-Woo saved everyone. His father agrees to make him Guildmaster, but insists on recruiting Jin-Woo into the guild. Back in the Demon Castle, Jin-Woo continues to fight monsters, collecting souls and leveling up. He reflects on his growth and determination to become stronger. As he progresses through the floors, he encounters a powerful boss monster. Jin-Woo and his shadow soldiers engage in a fierce battle, with Jin-Woo delivering a powerful punch that shakes the ground. The episode ends with Jin-Woo preparing to face the boss monster, leaving viewers eager for the next episode.